Badlands crew. It's really just not that great, and I'm a big fan of run-or-duck games. All what made me want to do is go back and play Bomber Crew. If you're a big fan of this series, and I'd still get it, but if you only originally enjoyed Bomber Crew or a Space Crew, I'd avoid this, since it really is nothing like the other two. If you're a fan of Mad Max or Crazed and are looking for a similar post-apocalyptic Badlands vibe or vehicle editing system, I'd say give it a try on sale, but keep an eye on the return window. The good things are without a doubt the sound design, combat, and world. I'm personally a big fan of the runner dark style, and they certainly nailed it with this aesthetic. The rock music gets you pumped up, and the folky banjo music is a nice vibe when you're tinkering with a crew, rollers, or vehicle. The combat feels nice and fluid. It doesn't feel like your crew members are shooting in random directions, which is my number one of most influential gripe with the Bomber Crew that I'm very happy they changed in this installment. The way smooth targeting is nicely done and gives Fallout vibes, which is a nice addition that adds an extra element to the combat. It feels like your crew members are actually trying to hit the enemies and listen to their directions. Unfortunately though, that's where it ends for me. I will quickly touch on the diving mechanics because before getting into the main issue, I will echo the complaints of others regarding the AI deciding randomly to change direction or just ignore your inputs, completely ramming you straight into the allied car or a wall. The base of the vehicles just feels slow as well, though I suppose this is a specific design choice as the map is not massive like say Mad Max. It feels like a decision needs to be made whether to make this game about your free choice to go wherever or be waypointed rails like the other two games in the series. Right now it feels like they try to do both at the same time, and though it does, they frustrate the player. The main problem for me is what this game is editor. It's not even a question that this is the worst anything editor I've ever used in any game ever. Unlike in other games, I'll use the Minecraft as example here, where you can limit the block placement, limit or prevent placing blocks behind the unset objects. That doesn't exist here. You'll find yourself trying to build objects on top of each other but fail because the editor thinks you're trying to place it outside the track or inside another block. Your placement and angle has to be absolutely perfect to accomplish what you want to do. Once you finally get said block placed, but you cannot build outward from it. Your options are to build straight up or don't do anything. It severely limits your creativity and makes it feel like you are just not allowed to build the way you want, but instead build the way the game tells to you. You can try to build platforms, but once again you'll find yourself placing things inside each other and end up having to revert multiple times to get it right. The grid is way too small, which some may like it, but I feel like devs need to either decide to have the toggleable grid that allows the player to free place or make the grid size changeable. There are tons of useless and strange objects which add to the post-apocalyptic use whatever you can find vibe, but it doesn't make sense in conjunction with an actual building blocks. Either design the building system with intention for the vehicles to look shoddily held together with the zip ties, which would be a cool look in line with aesthetic, or make them look well designed fortress. It is, simply put, not an intuitive editor at all. Unlike Crossout, which isn't even the most intuitive either, there is no flow, smoothness to the building. It feels like a clunky mess just trying to accomplish the most basic task of placing one item down. I just can't recommend it now. I can't even play it anymore. It feels like I've gotten all I'm able to get out of it. I know this will probably fall on the deaf ears since it seems that nobody is really discussing this, but just need to review this warning. Try it out for yourself. You'll have plenty of time within your funds window to decide whether you like the building system or can't stand it. So guys, thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also set up your notifications to not miss the new videos. Goodbye.